Marker paper? Ohuhu markers? What is going on? Today, I will be trying alcohol markers for the first time. For years and years, I have watched a ton of YouTubers use alcohol-based markers. I never thought that I would use any until they started making cheaper markers, just like Copics. But there are some pros and cons because they are cheaper. I got these for Christmas on Amazon and I got the 40 set. I got the smallest set because I was not sure if I was going to like using just markers by themselves. The main reason I bought these was for mixed media purposes. It's easier to lay down markers and use colored pencils on top and build up color from there instead of using just colored pencils. I have been watching so many reviews on these markers and reading reviews on Amazon, and a lot of people like these markers. And of course, like I said, there are pros and cons to every cheap item that you buy. And towards the end of the video, I will talk about my thoughts when I color a picture. Since I have been watching artists use these for a while, well, for years, I kinda know what to expect because people always talk about the bullet nib and how they don't like it. If I like these markers, I'm thinking about trying the Art and Fly markers because I think those are the cheapest brush markers that I've seen and people talk about. So let's actually start talking about the markers. So as I was talking, I was putting down some swatches in my notebook, and the paper I'm using is Canson marker paper. It has like a purple cover or something like that. And yeah, I like it because it's transparent and it's easy to trace my line art or whatever. And yeah. These swatches are so beautiful and vibrant, and if you watch my opening my Christmas presents video in December, I said that there wasn't really enough colors and that I might get more, but you do get a lot of fun and bright colors. I do wish there was some more skin colors like browns and, skin colors. And there was like a lot of blues, and I think it's too many blues in my opinion. There's not a lot of browns and stuff, like I just said. And it does give me the option to get a little bit more creative with my art, but maybe I might make up some blue character or something since there's so many blues. But yeah. So far I do like using these markers. So as I was talking, so swatches are all fun and all, but let's put these markers to the real test. Let's color an area and see what happens. So let's actually color an area. I was just so amazed that I dropped the marker. I was amazed that these cheap markers color so beautifully. Like, I was just in shock. Like, there was like no streaks at all. It was just, hold up, stop. We gotta talk about these blending markers. These blend so beautifully. Like, I love these so much, but they do bleed the paper, which I was expecting, but they don't bleed into the second piece of paper, which I wasn't expecting, because on Christmas Day, when I felt this piece of paper, why am I talking fast? Anyway, on Christmas Day, when I felt this piece of paper, it was so thin, and I was expecting it to be thick like cardstock, and it wasn't. So I was like a little skeptical, but this paper is so good. And the thing about that about this paper is, you know what? Let me stop talking fast. The thing about this paper is it is transparent, well, semi-transparent, that's what it says on the cover. And it's actually a good thing because you don't need a light box. You can just immediately trace it and then color it and move on. So the Ohuhu markers did come with this clear, I don't know, thick plastic thingy-majig. And I don't think I'm going to use it. I'm probably going to lose it eventually because that's how I roll. But no, it's just so small and it's clear, so knowing me, I will lose it. But I don't really know why they put that in there, honestly. I guess if you're using a coloring page, I guess, but you can still put a piece of paper in between. I don't know why they put that in there. I think it's pointless, but yeah, these are my thoughts. So, coloring a blank page full of nothing is fun and all, I guess. Not really. But let's actually color a picture because that's what markers are for. Yeah. So, while I was coloring the hair, I noticed that there was a lot of streaks. So I realized that when you're coloring a small area at one time, there is no streaks. But when you color a large area, there is more streaks that occur. So I was coloring the lips and then I moved on to the bubblegum bubble, yeah. And it started to bleed into, the lips started to bleed into the bubble slash, yeah. So basically what I'm trying to say is that these markers take a long time to dry, which is good and bad. It is good because you can take your time and blend these markers, and it is bad if you want to move on to something else like I was trying to do on the part of a picture that is close to the area that you just colored. Does that make sense? I hope it does. So now I'm going to talk about my thoughts, sort of, kind of. Yeah. So this picture turned out okay, and I just need more practice with these markers. That's all. And just like any new medium, you need to practice and get better eventually. And like I said, it turned out okay. And I did use a reference. I need to stop talking so fast. Oh my god. I did use a reference photo for this picture, and it's on Pinterest somewhere. You want to check it out, go ahead. I'm pretty sure it's under model references. Yeah. So then I started developing this character in my head, and which I'm drawing. I'm making no sense right now. But I will get more into that in my next video, which will be on Saturday. And I'll just talk about more about the character, how, you know, maybe her family and stuff, what she likes, what she doesn't like, and stuff like that. And do I have family over? What the heck? I hear her talking. Let me just finish this voiceover. Okay, so I lost my train of thought. That's just great. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed this video because I enjoyed using these markers for the first time, and these markers are really good, really amazing, and I really recommend trying out these markers if you want to try out markers. And I can't wait to continue using them in the future because I want to get better at these markers. I want to get better at using these markers. And yeah, I'll see you on Saturday. Let's talk about this character. And I also will be reviewing the name of this character. Comment down below if you can guess what it is. It's actually something that's in the picture. Yeah. See you Saturday. Bye.